Hi there YouTube, Bimbler here. I'm just going to have a quick show and tell of a couple of things I've been doing. What you can see here, this is my third run of this particular test. There's a particular name for this, I can't remember it, but here I've taken a number of pieces of steel which were all the same, hardened them to a particular hardening temperature, soaked them for different lengths of time, and the first test I ran was at different hardening temperatures and soak times, and then so each time I've done it, I've been able to experiment with a different hardness and a different soak time to see what kind of differences there were, how the steel behaved, how the steel fractured, the sort of things I was looking at to really inform me on what my hardening process. What I've done from there is I've then actually made up some blades. This set haven't been, they don't have an edge on them. Basically what I've done is I've got them up to size. They've been hardened and tempered as per the process I was wanting to do. However, the first one here, I didn't run a normalizing process. The second one I did run a normalizing process before they were hardened and tempered. So that's one of the things I'm going to be looking at, as well as the toughness and the resilience. This particular blade is what I'm hoping my process will be. That works out okay. Basically what I've done is I've actually taken that knife to an edge. I'm then going to use that edge. I will film the using of that edge, the edge retention, the sharpness, and then also abuse the blade just to see how tough the blade can be, the same as I'm going to be doing with these. I'll just give a quick look around here. That's my new grinder. I've been using this for a little while now, just trying to get a handle on things. An awful lot easier than my, as you can see in the middle there, you might just be able to make out what was my old, basically my hand jig for hand filing. It was so hard, took so long. There was just no way I could step up without actually trying to use a decent belt grinder, and the difference that has made on the straightness of the edges, the angles, the bevels it's just a complete world of difference really from what I was capable of before. And next to that is my new kiln. Again, this is what I've been running all the tests on since I've had the kiln. Previous to that, I believe you can see around here was, get the rubbish out of the way, this was a little small handmade forge that I'd made, used with a butane torch from fire bricks, so that allowed me to do my hardening and temping previously. The difference now obviously with things I have here are simply that I'm able to make things so much more consistently, so much more accurately, and things like my bevels. Excuse me for a moment, I can just show you something I'm working on at the moment. I'm not very well prepared here again. Lucas won't be too happy, but hopefully you can actually see on here. I hope the light's okay. The bevels, the consistency I'm now being able to achieve with my bevels, and the grind lines, and the tip, the consistency and the evenness of the tip. And this has actually only been taken to about 250 grit at the moment, so this actually still needs, the edge on here still needs polishing and cleaning, but it just shows you that the quality of the finish that I'm now able to achieve. The angles on the back, the 90-degree spine, obviously for any kind of bushcraft work, very, very important. So that's allowed me to do those things. What I can actually show you at the moment, I'll probably do this, although I'm aware paper isn't an ideal medium, but just prior to actually running tests with this knife, like I say, I've got the knife ready for testing. And as you can see, it's doing quite well just by holding the knife. Oops, if I can get hold of it without dropping it on myself. A little eye at the end. That's just the weight of the knife. That's the only thing that went through there, was the weight of the knife. So there was no drawing the knife to cut the paper, it was simply the edge itself slicing through. None of the as you'll see some people do. Very good, still obviously it's not still very sharp, but most knives will do that. What you need to do is, if the knife will go through, just from the weight of the knife itself, that's a reasonable edge, because you're not having to draw to cut. The knife is sharp enough to actually cut the paper. Paper's not brilliant, I know, there's a lot of knives will cut paper, but that's a couple of things to look for. Not the drawing action, but simply the weight of the knife in one place. If the knife will cut in one place, that edge is sharp. The reason for drawing a knife, when you can get those little curls off, as I did to begin with, That then shows you the consistency of the edge, and it will also show up in little dull spots that maybe need polishing out. So that's just a couple of little tips there. Like I say, I'll be running a video more on, and this is a little bit of a show of the equipment that I've got and that I'm now using. Very new, you know, it's quite new to me. Previously it was elbow grease and files and sweat. But the difference, as I've shown you, in the quality and the consistency of those bevels and everything else I'm doing, is just going towards what I'm actually aiming for, which is the best quality knife that I can turn out, just to see how good I can get, and hopefully one day emulate some of the amazing guys out there. So hope you enjoyed that. The next one I bring out hopefully will be the actual use of these blades and a bit of abuse on them, and people seem to enjoy that, so I hope you like seeing me smash up my hard work. Till then, have a great day. Bimbler out. Awesome.